Hello everybody, what's going on? This is Marcus and we are back for the 5th round of the Swiss part of the VGC 16 practice tournament we played. This is the 5th round. Our current record is 3 wins and 1 loss, so we are guaranteed to advance to the top cut. And we're facing off against Bjart, also known as Pear, who is also a good friend of mine, and yeah, it looks like he is the only one left with a flawless record, so he is 4-0. We're both already qualified for top cut, so I'll kinda try to not to reveal too much. I guess I could just make the 4th and the 5th round in one video. I'm guessing, yeah, that's what I will do. So you just saw the 4th round then, and now this is the 5th round. My opponent's team that you can see right there: Xerneas, Groudon, Crobat, Kangaskhan, Cresselia, and Mawile, double mega. His restricted mons are Groudon and Xerneas, and he also does have that Crobat. I think Lum Crobat, or just Crobat in general, is a pretty good check at the moment to like a lot of that like Dark Void stuff, and like a lot of, I don't know, like so-called like gimmick stuff or like cheese stuff. But as we saw in the 3rd round, I believe, 2nd battle, since we had a bye, Mental Herb Smeargle ruined a day there and almost got us the loss, but in the end we managed to crawl back. So yes, let's think a little bit about what we can do here. I'm thinking Groudon has a pretty good matchup against everything, and I kind of want to lead with Groudon right away, I think. I could see myself having that Liepard next to it, and then we could do Mawile in the back, and I'm not really sure if Evolved All is really helpful here, so I will go with that Togekiss. Whoa, I was so used to like the button thing, just go like spring down to like OK once you logged in for months, and I wanted to click it, but I almost went to like I almost withdrew Togekiss from battle. So if you're playing in a competition, since there will be no software at competitions, unlike like only at regionals in the US and at nationals for us, so you have to watch out that you bring the right number of Pokemon to the battle, and yeah, it's extremely important to make sure that you select 4 mons and then click OK and not just like click A, because the button won't go down. So, lead matchups. We do have Liepard and Groudon against Kangaskhan Groudon. I'm thinking, yeah, Crobat probably would have been a better choice over Liepard here in the leads, but we do have everything we want. I can go for the Fake Out on his Groudon here, and I'm guessing I could fire off a Fire Blast. Yeah, I think that could be good. That should deal massive damage to anything. And we could try to predict his Groudon to switch out, but yeah, I don't know. I don't want to show too many moves, but I still want to try to win. So yes, he switches out his Groudon, and probably something supportive coming in, and yes, it is the Cresselia. So I could have gone for the taunt there, and maybe I would have done it if this was a battle where there was much on the line. But right here, there really isn't too much on the line, as we are both already qualified for Top Cut. Interesting to note that he Mega Evolved his Kangaskhan, so I could have gone for the Fake Out right there. And he goes for the Double Edge into Groudon. However, Groudon is really a beast, and should be able to take that relatively well, as we do fire off that Fire Blast, we do connect, and that Kangaskhan is no more. So Kangaskhan goes down, and we do have Liepard and Groudon on the field, which is kinda nice. Now, I do have to think about whether I want to scout for the Cresselia's item by taunting it, or if I want to hide taunt. Because both options are pretty reasonable here, since there is a chance that we might face him in Top Cut, and but he also brings in Xerneas, so I don't think Trick Room is too likely anymore from that Cresselia. We do have Togekiss and Mawile in the back, so yeah, that is kind of nice. I'm guessing I could go for the taunt though on that Xerneas to prevent him from going for the Geomancy. And then I'll just go for a Fire Blast on the Cresselia. If he goes for Helping Hand Moonblast, that would knock out my Groudon probably, and that would be a good play on his end. But then that's just how it is. If he doesn't do that, I think we can't lose too much from this move. And yeah, preventing the Geomancy is pretty important in my opinion, so you should probably have like either Taunt or T-Wave on Leopard, or you maybe have like Swagger. But Leopard in general, despite being a Dark type and being hit super effectively by Xerneas stab moves, oh, and he goes for the Helping Hand. Wow, nice play on his end. So yeah, really good move. But yeah, as I said, Bjart, good player. So he goes for that Helping Hand Moonblast move. Yeah, really well played. And yeah, what I was trying to say is that despite being a Dark type, Leopard fares relatively well against Xerneas. And yeah, you should keep that in mind when analyzing like lead matchups or like in team review. But right now, since he is taunted and we know what he does have in the bag, we can go into our Mawile and go for the Fall Play on his Xerneas and also the Play Rough, I believe. Since that should deal a lot of damage. If he switches out into Groudon, he will take the Fall Play, and if he stays in, he'll take the Fall Play and then very Aura boosted Play Rough that will likely knock it out. He cannot protect since we taunted it, yeah, which is one of the reasons why I really do like taunt. Not only you can not only prevent status moves, but you can also like especially prevent protect. So right now, since we know what his last mon is, it is that Groudon, and since we also know that he cannot go for the protect, we can double right into that without having to fear too much. He could sack off his Xerneas right now, but yeah, that would also be something that I wouldn't mind too much. However, with his Groudon in the bag, like I think his best play is probably to just sack his Xerneas, and maybe we could have gone for a different move with Leopard then, and just Iron Head the Xerneas. But since we do have Togekiss in the back, which he doesn't know, Groudon could be able to just beat us, especially in conjunction with that Cresselia, of which we don't know what exactly it is running, but we have seen the Helping Hand, so it can definitely like help out that Groudon and support it to beat my remaining 3 Pokemon. But let's see, what does he do? And he withdraws the Xerneas. Okay, so since he didn't know what we had in the bag, he probably felt like conserving Xerneas was important, as he might have thought that we do have that Yveltal in the bag. And yeah, Yveltal has a good matchup versus Groudon, kinda, but yeah, Xerneas would be key in beating that. So that went kinda well, I guess. So we do get off the Fall Play. Unfortunately, like we don't have that Dark Aura right now, but Fall Play plus Play Rough plus another Fall Play should be able to take out his Groudon, which is what we went for here, and he goes for the Ice Beam. Now, something that I thought was funny and that I realized in another game I had against Bulla is that since Groudon is on the field a lot of times, there is no chance for Ice Beam to freeze actually, but in that game we had he went for like Ice Beam and then it froze me on like an important turn, and then I switched into Groudon the next turn, but yeah, unfortunately that doesn't unthaw you. But yeah, kinda cool to know that Ice Beam is no longer as much of a threat. So right now we could go for the Encore on the Cresselia just to see what he... or like just to lock him into Ice Beam, which wouldn't do much, and then we could Sucker Punch that Groudon. Which is a reasonable play, I think. But I'm guessing that Groudon might just go for the Protect right here. You know what? I think just going for the Fall Play on the Groudon and then either Iron Head or Play Rough on Cresselia is a really good choice here. Yeah, we'll just go for the Play Rough, since it is enough to take out the Xerneas either way, I believe, thanks to Fairy Aura. Or at least it does like a lot of damage. So we got ourselves into a very good position here. Fall Play is able to knock out his Groudon, and we should get off at least a free Play Rough with our Mawile, even if he protects Groudon. So he could switch out, he could switch Groudon back out to Xerneas, and I don't know. Or he could go for Protect and Trick Room, but then we do have Sucker Punch on Mawile, and we do have Encore and Leopard. And I think our position right here is pretty nice. It all came down to what he would do with that turn where he switched in his Groudon. Yeah, as I said, the best play was probably to sack off that Xerneas, but yeah, he probably hoped that we would do a mistake here and just attacked with Groudon, but yeah, I just fall play into that since there's no reason not to, and I'll hit the play rough. That does some nice damage, and we do reveal the item on the Cresselia after all, so good thing. I mean, like, we, like, no, not a good thing. Like, we revealed the taunt on the Xerneas, but we also know now that he is Citrus Berry, so we can freely taunt it the next game. So, in case we phase off again in Top Cut, since once again this is the last round of Swiss. Now, he went for the Trick Room, and now Mawile is the fastest one on the field, so I will just taunt the Cresselia so it cannot reverse the Trick Room and go for the Iron Head on the Xerneas, and this should be game. So, looks like we will be finishing Swiss with a 4-1 record. Yeah, as he goes for the Protect on Xerneas, but we can taunt and then we can Encore and do anything we like. He could he could still freeze us though, but maybe that's what he's going for. But nope, he tried to reverse the Trick Room. So, GG right there. And yeah, look forward to the Top Cut matches. Those will be played in best of 3, and I am really looking forward to seeing what will happen there. As he also reveals Min Speed Cresselia, since my Mawile is elite to to outspeed Mega Rayquaza and Tailwind, I believe, so it's definitely like fast, but not as fast as like Zero Speed Crisp. But yeah, this looks like Min Speed, so then probably his Groudon could also be Min Speed. Just something to like scout for, I guess. And Foul Play doesn't do too much to Cresselia, but yeah, we won this game anyway. So GG to pair, and yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Yeah, make sure to leave a like or comment if you liked what you saw here in this battle. And see you, I guess, tomorrow for the Top Cut games. Since I'm recording like all of those games at once, since this is actually a live tournament, I'm not really sure when stuff will be going up, but follow me on Twitter at 13yoshi37, and then the link is also in the description to my Twitter. But then you should be you should get notifications about when my videos go up, and obviously also just subscribe, as he does get the burn on the freeze. I'm sorry, on the Mawile. And we will play one more turn as long as we don't crit KO him somehow, I don't know. But so yeah, I already like said my outro thing, but we're still battling here. But yes, I already said everything I wanted. And then see you next time, and I will leave you alone with the last turns here. Oh, as we unthaw and get the Iron Head kill. So, GG, and thanks for watching. See you. Bye.